Oh, thank you for the kisses. Oh, there's an eagle. 5 minutes in and Buddy's in the water. Tomorrow morning will be Buddy and I's maiden voyage on the canoe. We hope it floats. Hope Buddy doesn't tip us over. We're gonna see what happens. It's supposed to be beautiful weather tomorrow, so looking forward to some fall weather. It's gonna be fun. Buddy and I are at Perryville Park, about to take our maiden voyage with the canoe. I'm not too sure what's going to happen today. We got a lot of rain the last couple days, a lot of flooding, washed out bridges with the remnants of the hurricane that came through. The water is really high, and there's a lot of it moving down from the Susquehanna River into the bay. This is kind of an inlet here that we're going to try to do some canoeing in. So maybe it won't be too bad. I can already see there's some debris that probably wouldn't normally be there. We're gonna get in, stay close to the bank, just take it easy, see what happens. So 5 minutes in and Buddy's in the water. Already. Guess I'll get him back in the boat. He got a life vest on, so he's alright. What'd you think about that? What'd you think about that? What you think about the canoe, buddy? You'd rather be hiking, wouldn't you? You'd rather be hiking. See, this sitting still business is not for Aussies. You're being a good boy. Yeah, I don't need any sugars right now. You're being a good boy. You're being a good boy. Let's go see some more ducks. So far, he's only jumped out once. He almost jumped out again when we saw some ducks a few minutes ago. I'm not too sure he likes being still. He keeps trying to drink the water, he keeps trying to bite the paddles. I guess he's doing okay for his first time in a boat, and he just turned 1 year old last week. So for an Aussie, not too bad, I guess. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So I think he likes the wildlife we're seeing, the ducks and geese and egrets and stuff, but he needs a lot of attention. We're having fun. Fighting the current's kind of tough, but so far so good. I know you love me, but you can't ride in my lap. I can't paddle with a 35-pound dog in my lap. Why don't you step there and look for ducks? All right, we're about to get back in the wind. So, don't be climbing on me. No, you stay up there. Now you're gonna start tearing stuff up in the boat, huh? Too bored? Oh, thank you for the kisses. Sit down. Don't fall. Get down. Get out of my face. Goofy dog. All right. I'll go over here and rest for a minute. Are you a canoeing dog? Water? Hey. That's fine. Just drink it right out of my. Drink it right where I drink. That's fine. We're pals. Right? I don't want cherry. Whatever. Okay, so I thought that maybe you loved the water, but as soon as we get close to land, you bail out of the boat. We go in the woods hiking. The first water he comes to, he jumps in it or lays in it, whatever it is, a puddle, it doesn't matter to him. So I take him out canoeing, and of course he bails out of the canoe about 5 minutes into our trip. Takes a swim, comes back in, and then we get close to land. What does he do? Bails out of the canoe, and now he's running around like he wants to be on land. I think the thing is he's a 1-year-old Aussie. He's just got so much energy, he doesn't know what he wants. He's very ADHD, which makes it very interesting. I'm really curious what that's going to be like hiking with him this fall when we try to stay in a tent together. I'm going to have to plan a long day to really wear him out. And hopefully after wearing him out hiking, he might lay down for a little while. That's Buddy. This is a beautiful park, Perryville Park. We did come into an inlet to kind of get out of the wind, and that made it much nicer. Again, this is my first trip with this canoe. Did some canoeing and kayaking and stuff down Louisiana, kayaked before, but I don't know that I've ever operated or piloted a 15.5-foot canoe by myself. So thanks to YouTube, thank you YouTube. I watched some videos, figured out some paddling techniques, which I had no idea there are such things as actual paddling techniques, but learned some paddling techniques, and they actually work when you're not like going full force into the wind. The wind, for me, being a novice, the wind just like totally runs any techniques that I learned on YouTube. So it's pretty much just side to side, trying to keep the canoe headed into the wind so we didn't just float back up the river. But getting back to the vehicle should be a lot easier than it was coming down here. We were coming into the wind, so we're gonna make a loop through this little inlet. There's some ducks and stuff over there, and I think a duck blind. So after he runs around and gets some energy off, we'll get back in the boat, make a loop, and come back. We've been out about an hour, actually about an hour and a half. So I think he's done pretty good. It's nice and cool. Feels like fall today. It was 51 when I got up at 5:45, and it's nice on the water. It actually got a little warm with my life vest on, but having a great day. Bud, what you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Dead crab. Mean plants. These are mean lilies. That's what he's growling at. Lilies. We're up in southwest Louisiana, and any area that looks like this behind me would be a great place to fish. There's some ducks taking off. Spooked them. Teal. Any place like this would be a great place to fish, but would also have alligators. And it's almost kind of weird that I've lived in Maryland for 4 years and haven't lived in Louisiana in a long time, but I still find myself seeing logs and thinking that they're the head of an alligator just because it's so common where I'm from. But no alligators, just logs. Logagators. Right, buddy? don't like Buddy. There's no sneaking up on anything with you. Much waterfowl here. Ducks everywhere. Geese. Just saw a big fish strike right over there. There's a hawk. Two. Oh, there's an eagle. Cool. A bald eagle. Right up there. Hope you can see it. It's coming back. And there he is. So you probably can't see it, but there's a bald eagle right in there. He just flew in and landed. All right, so you can make out his body. It's hard for me to tell where I'm pointing, but somewhere right up there. He's on a branch. We don't have alligators here in Maryland, but here in the Susquehanna area, the Susquehanna River, there's a lot of eagles. A lot of people come here from all over the country to watch the eagles. So it's really cool. The Canoe Dam, which I cross pretty much every day going to and from work when I go to the office, you see eagles every day. I read once that February is like the best month for eagle watching, but they're always out. Buddy cannot stand to just ride in one spot. Turned out to be a great day. Started off windy and the current coming down the Susquehanna, because they upriver at the Canoe Dam that I mentioned a minute ago. I think last night they had 19 of the gates open. I think there might be 26 or more, just because of all the water coming from upstate Pennsylvania and New York. So it caused a lot of debris, water to come down in this area. I don't know, maybe they closed some of the gates, but it has definitely calmed down. The wind has stopped and the current, it's nice and smooth. Everything except Buddy. There he goes. You're gonna swim a while. All right. You can swim. He said he had enough just sitting in the boat business. You want back in already? Oh. Thank you. I was dry. Now I'm all wet. Turkey. Wet dog in the boat. Thanks. So what I'm doing right now, it's called the J stroke. I don't know if you can see my hands, but to paddle a canoe solo and not go back and forth, when you finish your stroke, you turn your thumb down when your dog's not in your way, and it pulls the front of the canoe back straight, so you're not having to go back and forth. Kind of makes the paddle serve as a rudder. There's some geese. Thought for sure Buddy would spook them. They're being really still. But that's about the only stroke I know other than your normal pull stroke. This stroke was not working earlier for me in the rough water. Of course, I probably was doing it wrong and going against the wind and against the water, so it's actually a very easy stroke. You use the gunnel to help transition your stroke from a pull stroke to the J stroke. It works really well. I think we're gonna head back. We've been out for a couple hours. It's been good. Just introduced Buddy to the canoe. Buddy's yawning. He says, okay, I've had enough of this. I would call this a pretty successful trip. I'm not back to the landing yet. He went in several times voluntarily, but I did not, which I really expected him to tip the canoe. I think he's about to go in. He sees land. They opened the gates again. I heard the alarm up the river. The waves are getting a little bigger, so we're gonna get out anyway. All right, good job.